Hello my friends and welcome back to my channel. I'm Eric and today we are watching episode 1 of season 5 of Supernatural. Time to get into the new season and I am really excited. Last time we had a major cliffhanger. Lucifer walking free. Last season ended amazingly. I thought it was, oh man, it was really good. Yeah, it was like a real contrast compared to what we're used to with the well, not the title card, but like the directed or like the created by, like the where Kripke and what's his name, Bobby's Robert Singer, Bobby, when they show up, like, and it was in white. It was such a contrast, and like it felt really ominous the way it ended. And I am of course assuming that we are going to pick up right from where we left off, because I don't see how we do it any other way. Because Sam and Dean were literally like right there. The portal was, it was portal. White light started coming out, like it was widening, was opening, and they were right there. And then the season ended. So yeah, we have to find out what happens next. I don't like. I have some ideas as to what to expect from this season, but ultimately I don't know, of course. Like, what I am expecting is that now that Lucifer is free, that means the apocalypse has officially started. That of course means that, like the Halloween themed episode with Samhain, I'm guessing that was a miniature of what to expect now when Lucifer is free. Because, as I think it was Castiel who mentioned it, like when Lucifer walks, hell walks with him. So it's going to be a lot of monsters to deal with, especially demons, I'm thinking. Because, like, what else is there in hell? I don't think there is much other things in hell, right? Because, like, vampires and werewolves and what have you, they belong here. They belong on Earth, you know. But maybe Lucifer is a magnet for everything unnatural. I'm really excited for this, though. It's gonna be fun. Something that I thought about after the fact that I didn't mention in the last episode was Dean and his role in all of this. Because it didn't sink in straight away. But like what Zechariah said, they whisked away Dean to a safe place because they were going to use Dean to fight Lucifer. How is Dean supposed to do that, actually? Like, that's something that, when I thought about, like, how is that supposed to work? I mean, yeah, that's the reason they busted Dean out, they said, because he's supposed to be their champion, but I don't get it. It feels like that is an enemy that is way too big for Dean. For any human. But I guess we're gonna find out. So, yeah, it's time to start this. As always, though, before we start, I just want to mention the Patreon. On the Patreon, I am 3 to 4 weeks ahead, which means 6 to 8 episodes ahead of where I am on YouTube. They're also unedited, not to cut down like here on YouTube, so check that out if you're interested. But with that said, let's get into episode 1 of season 5 of Supernatural. And this time I am starting with I'm starting with the intro because, you know, new season. This is really appropriate.
This is a vessel. I had to give my consent to invite him in.
Is that a spoiler? Why did they bring that up if it's not going to be relevant?
You will stop it. Just not Lilith. The apocalypse, that's all.
I think what we understand now what it means. Now I'm kind of regretting watching this intro. Because out of all the things with Castiel, why bother bringing up the fact that this is a vessel? And had to give consent to let me in. That means that...
Come on.
That's how Dean is going to fight Lucifer. It's not going to be actually Dean, but Dean is going to be a vessel. Guys, you're in trouble. How do we get out of this? Is Castiel going to show up and bail us out? And there we go. It's fully open.
I can use a guy like What the hell? I don't know.
Maybe don't question it. At least you're safe now.
Through then Ellicott City on our initial descent into Baltimore.
That's where the that's where the convent was.
Now would be a good time. Holy crap!
Holy crap, indeed. Or unholy, I guess. Someone intervened, or something intervened to teleport them out. That's a nice little intro thing.
And Governor O'Malley urged calm, saying it's very unlikely.
Sympathy for the devil. Did you get teleported again, guys?
Successful test of the North Korean nuclear.
A series of tremors.
Swine flu.
It's all just bad news. Oh, man.
Dean, look, don't say anything. We just gotta keep our heads down and hash this out, all right?
Told you so. Free and Sam.
How did we end up on Soul Plane?
Angels? Maybe? I mean...
Maybe.
We need to find Cass.
Yeah, agreed. Is this Chuck's place? That's where we left Castiel after all. He sent Dean away and Castiel was going to stay here and deal with the Archangel who was coming to protect Chuck.
Jeez! Ow!
Sam!
Yeah! Hey, Chuck.
Hey, Chuck.
Your eyes were black.
Your eyes went black?
Yeah, they did.
I didn't know.
No. You keep making that excuse.
The Archangel smote the crap out of him. He, like, exploded. Like a water balloon of chunky soup.
Oh, really?
Oh, God.
Is that a piece of Cass?
Is that a molar?
Yeah, it's a piece of Cass. I think you need a shower, dude.
It's been a really stressful day.
Yeah, understandable. My word.
Oh, crap.
Oh no, more angels coming?
I can feel them.
Thought we'd find you here.
This asshole.
So let's not quibble over who started what. Let's just say it was all our faults and move on.
It's funny how Zechariah is minimizing this.
Back on the same team again.
Is that so?
You want to kill
Don't
the
know
devil?
about
We want
that.
you to kill the devil. We need to strike now. Hard and fast.
Like everything you're doing, Zechariah, is just making a good case for Lucifer.
Lucifer needs a meat suit?
He is an angel. Them's the rules.
Ah, okay.
You're bleeding.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Little insurance policy.
clever. No! Nice. Dean learned. He has seen that spell a couple of times.
This sucks ass.
Yeah, it does. But, I mean, what are you supposed to do? Like, we haven't heard anything from Lucifer yet, but currently, I'm kind of Team Lucifer. Because the angels are massive ass hats. But he might be worse.
Hex bags.
Oh, nice.
No way the angels will find us with those. Demons either, for that matter.
Where'd you get it?
I made it.
How?
Maybe you don't want that answer.
I'm fine. No shakes, no fever. It's like whoever put me on that plane cleaned me right up.
Supernatural methadone.
Well, that's really convenient. So we don't need to detox again.
Dean.
Sam. It's okay. You don't have to say anything.
Why, though?
Because what can I even say?
Yeah, I mean, that is true.
There's nothing I can do or say that will ever make this right
So
again.
why do you keep bringing it up? All right, so say this is just any other hunt. Yeah, what do we do first?
Intel.
So, we just gotta find the devil.
This is not any other hunt, though, Dean. Is this guy supposed to be Lucifer's vessel? Is that why we went to him? Because, like, that's a really telling thing when Dean says, like, yeah, let's try to find the devil, in essence. And then we cut to this guy, as in saying that here he is, you know. What have you been up to, my friend? Oh, that's gotta be so uncomfortable. Oh. It wasn't real.
All right, keep it together.
Yeah, you're losing it, bro.
It's you, Nick. You're special.
Yeah, looks like it. Maybe that's why they brought up Castiel in the intro about being a vessel and getting permission. Because this guy is supposed to be the vessel for Lucifer. I don't know. I know it's going to be really, really relevant.
Then I don't want to be right, replied Sam in a husky voice.
Hey, you. Writing some slash fiction, huh?
I'm Sam Liquor81.
You?
What? Webmistress at morethanbrothers.net.
No, not More Than Brothers.
I know that Supernatural is just a book, okay? I know the difference between fantasy and reality.
Are you sure? Yeah.
I knew it!
There we go. I knew it.
Sam!
Don't lick him.
You're Sam Winchester, and you're not what I pictured.
What was that?
And I've even written a few. Anyway, Mr.
Yeah, you don't want to follow through with that sentence?
The Michael sword is on Earth. The angels lost it.
The Michael sword?
Becky, does he know where it is?
In a castle, on a hill made of 42 dogs.
That's fairly cryptic.
Every word. For you.
You're being a bit creepy, Becky.
Can you quit touching me?
No.
At least she's straightforward. I appreciate that. Is that Bobby? Looks like him. Yeah, it is.
Sword of Michael, huh?
You think we're talking about the actual sword from the actual Archangel?
You better friggin' hope so.
Probably. We need something.
I wouldn't want to meet him in a dark alley, believe me. He commands the heavenly host.
No, I mean, the few encounters we've had with Archangel so far have been with Chuck, and they've been fairly scary.
Divvy up and start reading. Try and make sense of Chuck's nonsense.
I'm sure it's going to make perfect sense when you figure it out. You gonna apologize to Bobby as well?
Kid?
You guys warned me about Ruby, the demon blood, but I didn't listen. I brought this on.
No. Well, I mean, you didn't know that Lilith was the final seal. That's kind of an important distinction, I think.
You were reckless and selfish and arrogant.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Yes to all of those.
We pull this off. I want you to lose my number.
No.
Understand me?
But I mean, Sam wants to be punished, and Dean wasn't giving it to him, so like, yeah, okay, I'll try it with Bobby, I guess. Here's the thing, like, I think it's very important to make the distinction that he thought he was preventing the apocalypse. Because the way he told Bobby about it, it sounds like he knew that killing Lilith would bring this on. I think he would have gone after Lilith with basically the same fervor if it had not been related to the apocalypse whatsoever, just to get revenge, of course. But like, the fact that he thought he was doing it to prevent the apocalypse, yeah, I think that's gotta matter. Because I don't think he was far enough gone that he would have gone through with it if he knew what was going to happen, you know. So yeah, I think it's important to consider that he thought he was saving the world. But I mean, he still wants to be punished. So, I don't know, man. Bobby's just upset for the time being. I think he'll get over it.
Maybe what?
You're overreacting, Bobby.
So hard to save him.
Bobby.
He ended the world, Dean.
The world is still here, dude.
My dad's lockup in upstate New York. Read it.
Castle Storage, 42 Rover Hill.
Yeah. Perfect. Makes perfect sense.
It's good enough for me.
And... oh my... what's this now? Demon? I thought Bobby would be protected against possession. Clumsy, Bobby. Clumsy.
But I never dreamt you were so VIP.
Who's this?
I mean, you organize the devil?
This sounds like someone we've met before.
Ruby.
Try again. Go back further.
Meg?
Meg.
Meg's back. She didn't die, right? She was just exorcised.
Every single one is just dying for a piece of you.
Get in line.
And I want him to know how it feels slicing life out of you.
I am very surprised at Bobby. It makes tons of sense now why Bobby reacted the way he did to what Sam was saying and the conversation, because it wasn't Bobby, it was a demon inside of him. Duh. No wonder I thought that it felt very out of character for him to react that harshly. But okay, now we get it. Oh, Bobby. Hopefully he didn't stab somewhere important.
You miss me? Because I sure missed you.
No, we didn't. There are characters I miss, but you're not one of them, Meg. I miss Alistair. He was much more fun. Gonna run away? Coward. Alright, what I was gonna say previously about John's lockup. Like, he has all sorts of fun stuff in his little hideouts. Like with the rabbit's foot. I remember that he had more than one as well. Storage places dotted throughout the country, I'm guessing, or like in multiple places at least, where he stashed stuff. So it wouldn't surprise me that he has Michael's sword as well, just like as one of many things that he's found throughout his travels. What happened to you, dude? The baby monitor, I'm guessing that he lost his wife and baby. He's been through some stuff, this dude. Oh no. You're going insane, huh? Nice.
I can't just leave him.
Just don't move. I've got questions.
Yeah, like how did he get stabbed? Who stabbed him? Castle storage. That was clever. Well then. Someone was here very, very recently.
Oh, thank God the angels are here.
And to think, they could have grabbed it any time they wanted. We did lose the Michael sword. It's you, Chucklehead.
I see. It's not an actual sword, it's the vessel. So that it was that what they were referring to within the intro, the recap.
Actually kill Lucifer?
No, that didn't sound. Yeah, that didn't sound reasonable.
I'm a vessel?
You're the vessel. Michael's vessel.
Why does it need to be Dean?
I think I'll pass, thanks.
Joking. Always joking.
Oh, yeah, right. As Castiel also pointed out, they need consent.
I'm completely and utterly through screwing around.
Zechariah has lost his patience.
You understand me?
How many humans die in the crossfire, huh?
You really think they care?
If Lucifer goes unchecked, you know how many die? All of them. He'll roast the planet alive.
You keep saying these things, but we haven't heard from Lucifer yet.
It is written.
Yeah, maybe. But on the other hand, eat me. The answer's no.
Stage 4 stomach cancer.
They're properly evil, these friggin' angels.
Let's see how Sam does without his lungs. I'm just getting started.
What's this? Hey, Castiel's back. I mean, I assumed he would be back, but not in this body. I'm guessing he did what Anna did and called in some favors. That's how she got her original body back, because this one was very much destroyed by the Archangel.
It's a good question. How did these two end up on that airplane? Another good question, as the angels didn't do it. Now put these boys back together and go.
What about Bobby?
Lucifer is circling his vessel. And once he takes it, those hex bags won't be enough to protect you.
Okay, that's unfortunate.
You from every angel in creation, including Lucifer.
Would you just brand us with it?
No, I carved it into your ribs.
You're just full of surprises today, Castiel.
You really dead?
Yes.
So how are you back, dude?
Then how are you back?
Ah, thanks. Could you please answer the question, my friend?
You're dreaming, Nick. But it doesn't mean this isn't real.
Sarah.
This dude is obviously gonna say yes.
My name is Lucifer.
The Morning Star.
I'm here because you're special, Nick.
I mean, what reason does this guy have to say no?
It'll probably be unpleasant for you, but it is necessary.
Okay.
That's nice, I guess. Being straightforward.
You people must understand me. Do you know my crime? I loved God too much. And for that, he betrayed me. How could God stand idly by while that man broke into your home and butchered your family in their beds?
I mean, yeah, I don't see how this guy will hold out against this.
Just because he created us doesn't mean he can toy with us like playthings.
If I help you,
I don't know, man.
you bring back my family.
I'm sorry. I can't.
See, I like this. Lucifer's being very truthful.
God did this to you, Nick, and I can give you justice.
I think you mean revenge.
Yes.
Here we go. We have Satan.
So let me ask the $1 million question. What do we do now?
I think the $1 million question is, how did you get possessed?
Whoever wins, heaven or hell, we're boned.
What if we win? I'm serious. We take them all on. We kill the devil. Hell, we even kill Michael if we have to, but we do it our own damn selves.
And how are we supposed to do all this, genius?
Improvise, I guess.
You are 9 kinds of crazy, boy.
Yeah, you're my kind of crazy.
I was awake.
Yeah, he heard.
I know what I said back there.
Yeah, and it's not what I would have said.
I ain't cutting you out, boy. Not ever.
No. It's like you said at the end of the previous season. Family makes you miserable, but you stick with them.
Maybe we could go after the cult.
Why? What difference would that make?
Or we could use it on Lucifer. I mean, you just said back
I just
there.
said a bunch of crap for Bobby's benefit.
No, you don't. You don't actually believe it.
We don't stand a snowball's chance, and you know that. I mean, hell, you of all people know that. I mean, I really tried. But I just can't keep pretending that everything's all right. You chose a demon over your own brother, and look what happened.
I would give anything.
Yeah. But you made your choices.
You were the one that I depended on the most, and you let me down in ways that I can't even...
Yeah. Very understandable, Dean.
What can I do?
I don't think there's anything you can do. Just time, I think.
I just don't think I can trust you.
No. Yeah, that's why he is the way he is now. Okay, so that was the first episode of season 5. So I don't know, I think Dean is being this way because he's trying to distance himself, you know? Like he's trying to avoid getting hurt again this way. Because if Sam let him down this severely once, he's afraid it's going to happen again. So he's going to try to keep Sam at arm's length so that, yeah, so that he protects himself. I will say I am a bit regretful that I watched the intro, despite it being awesome with AC/DC. But I don't know, man, it's just the spoilers. This is why I don't watch the intros generally. I skip over them. I just thought I would watch the intro / recap this once because it's the first episode of the season, you know? It's kind of special, like the last episode of the season with the Kansas. Because the purpose of intros like that is always to refreshen your memory, to make sure to bring up things that are going to be very relevant. And with every interaction we had with Castiel in the previous season, to especially bring out and focus on the fact that Castiel is inhabiting a vessel, and the fact that Castiel, the angel, needed permission to inhabit that vessel. That's obviously going to be a major plot point in that case in the episode. And of course, my mind defaulted to Dean being a vessel in that case, because that's where my mind was at with the, stuff I was talking about before the episode. And it turned out to be that was the case, but at least it wasn't a big mystery or anything, They were very clear about that. I'm curious about this guy, though, Lucifer's vessel. Before we talk Lucifer, though, I just want to mention that I thought it was a really nice misdirection, the thing with Bobby, that he was being possessed. Again, I don't know how he was being possessed, because you would think that he would have protection against that sort of thing. Because I remember that, it happened to Sam once, but after that, we got the necklaces that took care of making sure that didn't happen again, and then they got the tattoos, and I guess it would be fairly easy if Bobby didn't have a tattoo, if you bring a couple demons to Bobby's, and you beat him up and take his possession necklace ward off, then he has no protection anymore. Anyways, Lucifer. We know that there's tons of variations. It's going to be interesting to see which version of Lucifer we get in Supernatural. What they've told us so far is that he was imprisoned for corrupting Lilith. Lilith became the first demon. I remember, I don't know, it was Ruby who said it. I think in episode 21 of season 4. I'm not 100% sure if she said why. I think it was because humans were God's favorite and Lucifer was jealous. But, that's an unsatisfying answer to me. Or maybe it isn't. Here's what I'm thinking right now. I'm thinking of Tolkien and Lord of the Rings, or more specifically, Silmarillion. In Silmarillion, there is a similar creation story where there was the god, essentially, created angels, essentially, who were going to, and he wrote music for them, and the music he arranged, and they sang, his choir of angels, kind of, they sang the world into being. And one of the angels was prideful and thought that he had his own ideas he wanted to incorporate into the music, and that created discord. So the music became out of balance, and evil was created, essentially. And that is a more compelling version, I guess, because in that case, that's not jealousy per se, but it's kind of tangentially related. It's that this one angel had so much pride, he thought he was better than everyone else and wanted to put his own mark on creation. So I don't know if that's why Lucifer did what he did here in Supernatural. We'll find out eventually, I guess. It's just that if Lucifer did what he did because he was jealous that God was showing favoritism towards humans, that tells us something. Because why was only Lucifer jealous? And then you can of course add to that, because angels are not supposed to have free will. Angels were created by God, and if they were created by God, then Lucifer was created by God to be the way he was. So Lucifer becoming jealous and doing the things he did was God's plan all along. Don't know. Anyways, we'll see what happens with that. It's an interesting start to the season, I'll say that. We've gotten a lot of the building blocks, or the foundation of the season. We have Lucifer now has his vessel. The angels are trying to get Dean to agree to become Michael's vessel, and they're doing a terrible job of it. And yeah, those are the two main parts of it. Oh, and Dean and Sam are trying to say screw you to all of that and to go their own way and try to find their own way to solve the problem. I don't know if the cult is going to be able to do it, because when Samuel Colt made it, angels weren't really in his They didn't really consider them as possible targets. We know it works on demons, we know it works on vampires, but that's about it, you know? If it's gonna work on an angel, one as powerful as Lucifer, don't know. But yeah, we have the main building blocks of the season. I think the angels are doing a really, really, really bad job of being convincing. Like, if you were trying to get someone to not agree with you, to not help you, and to resent you, then you should do exactly what the angels are doing to Dean. That's the perfect way. Like, lie, withhold information, torture and punish unjustly for no reason whatsoever. They're doing a great job, but then I wouldn't expect them to understand how to work with people or how to like get people to agree with you, to cooperate with you, because they expect blind obedience. Anyways, that was episode 1, and I had a good time. I can't wait for the next episode, but that is for a different day. For today, I am done, and I thank you very much for joining me. I hope to see you in the next video, but until then, do take care of yourselves, and peace out.